Are you saving those seats? All those seats?
We just want to thank you guys so much for being here today. I mean, it's incredible. We pulled this thing together so quickly in like a week's time. And there's so much going on this weekend for you guys to show up here and help our neighbors in Bastrop. Just means so much. The Austin community just never ceases to amaze. It just keeps going. So thanks.
Is there any Bastrop in the house tonight? Is there any Carthage? It's kind of like if we're going to dedicate it, it's a twin dedication.
It sort of is. But the movie was shot in the Bastrop area, but it's
about Carthage.
Yes.
It was shot in Bastrop.
Anyway, small Texas town. Small Texas town. That's it.
Carthage, meet Bastrop. Bastrop, mingle together.
It was inevitable to be here.
But can I say a thing?
Yeah, please.
I just want to say that we filmed primarily in Bastrop, most of the movie, and it was such a great experience for me and the rest of the cast. The people of Bastrop really opened up their town for us, and were very welcoming and just lovely, great people. And I was really, I was really moved, and I was really bummed when I saw in the news that there was a fire in Bastrop. It was really heartbreaking, and I called, or I emailed Rick the same day, and I said, "Are you okay? What is going on in Bastrop?" And he emailed back, and he just said, devastation, just really, you had described it like it was
Well, it is. It's really tragic and catastrophic out there.
And felt like you were in a waiting room at a hospital waiting to hear the news about, your home.
That's how it is for so many people, like over 1,700 homes lost now. I mean, that's incredible. And I just want to thank Jack here. He spent the morning out there meeting with students and, firefighters and people from the community out there. And, when we were pulling this together, well, this is really our cast and crew screening. For those of you who don't know, it's traditional with the movie before it opens to show it to the people who worked on it, cast and crew. It's a little private affair. And it was scheduled. We were going to do that today anyway. It's been scheduled for a few weeks. When the fire started and all this, we were in touch, and it was like, well, what can we do? And it's like, we've got this screening we're doing. Let's do what we always do. Let's open up the doors, invite the public in, and let's try to raise some money and, make this happen for the community out there. So, I sent the email like, oh, I think we're trying to get this together. Some people, you send an email and it comes back like that quick. It was like, I'll be there. It was less than 60 seconds. I mean, it was that quick that Jack was back here. And
I got some things to read from some people that wanted to be here but couldn't be here.
Yeah.
I got a thing here from Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew was also in touch the whole time too. He is shooting in LA like today, so he feels really bad. But
I'm going to do my best to deliver it as he would have.
All right.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
That wasn't a very good McConaughey. Maybe I should take off my shirt. Okay, seriously. I want to thank everyone that's here tonight on behalf of helping the community of Bastrop after the damaging fires. I also want to thank everyone who couldn't be here but gave generous donations from afar, and there were quite a few. I want to thank Richard Linklater for spearheading this cause with this event and idea. He's a member of that community and has a lot of honor and pride in living there. At this point, Like most natural disasters, I'm sure the community is still somewhat in shock and in the first phase of recovery, which is to stabilize. After that comes the rebuilding. And we all know that this will happen. Tonight's event is one of many organized events that can help with the recovery of Bastrop. Sorry, didn't memorize. It's pretty long. Longer than my speech, and I'm here. And the people who were affected by the fires, we all know that you will recover and rebuild. There's something quintessentially Texan to know this. We, more than any people on the globe, know how to come together, not wait around for help if we can help ourselves, receive help and organize it in the most constructive manner, and carry a practical and steadfast optimism throughout the toughest of times. We know that it takes patience and work. We get through this crisis because we get up and do something about it. There's a lot of people praying for you. There's a lot of people giving their time and money to help. It's going to be a long, hard road. But like a mission statement of mine for the last 20 years, there's only one way out of this, and that's to just keep living. Tonight's an example of many who chose to just keep giving, and we thank you for your generosity and ask you to all maintain a giving eye into the future when this disaster is no longer on the front page news. Because it will be the front page news for a long time in the lives of so many people in the Bastrop community. In the meantime, and all times, just keep living. Matthew McConaughey.
I want to thank all of our sponsors who have been so generous, starting with the Paramount Theatre. The theater they gave everything for this screening. And I really want to thank MPS, Motion Picture Services, who we wouldn't be here without them because they were donating the screening. We worked with them on the movie. They donated the screening for our cast and crew in the first place. So we were able to segue from the cast and crew into the real screening, and MPS made the first big sponsorship donation on what they might have spent on the screening. So that kicked everything off. And here are other sponsors who've done so much. And you know, I have to say, we've raised a lot of money today in 1 week period. It's incredible, and 100% of it's going to the community out there. So Alliance, here, let's save our applause to the end. There's really quite a few. And let's just, you know. So Alliance Tech, Bernie Burns, Kenny Chesney. Kenny Chesney wrote a check for $25,000. Yeah! Just showed up. Just showed up a couple days ago. Unbelievable. Melinda and Sean Connors, GSD and App, J.K. Livin, Matthew's, I think, Rooster McConaughey, Matthew's brother. MPS Studios, who I mentioned, Paramount again. Person Inc. Surgery Center, Stephanie and Todd Ruth, Shooting Stars of Texas, South House Entertainment, Spiderwood Studios, Stephen F. Austin Intercontinental Hotel, Texas Film Commission, and Wind Dancer Films. I want to thank all of you guys so much. Just our corporate sponsorships alone, we've raised $70,000. So all the ticket sales on top of that, and they're going to help. As of right now, we're still pulling together, but 3 major nonprofits on the ground there: the Food Bank of Bastrop, the Friends of the Park, who, as we all know, that park has been, you know, over 5,900 of the 6,000 acres have been burned, and there's a lot to be done right now to save it. And then all the volunteer firefighters out there, we have, of which the firefighters, Forest Service, there have been so many people in the area who've helped out so much, and we all know the story. They battled fires where their own houses burned. It's incredible. And so if you guys want to stand up, I know you're dispersed throughout. Any firefighters, please.
Now everybody's standing up.
Oh, Miss Shirley wrote a note too.
Shirley McLean also wanted to be here, but greetings to all of you. I want everyone to know how so sorry I am for the Bastrop community due to the horrific fire event which has occurred. I wish I could be there with you today, but was unable to rearrange my schedule as I've been out of the country. This last week, while attending the Deauville, very fancy film
Shirley was
festival.
getting some legion of you're an amazing person.
It's not the Robert Duvall, it's the Deauville Film Festival.
That's Shirley's life now. She's just an icon who goes around.
I was greatly honored to receive France's highest cultural achievement, the Legion Cultural.
She didn't say that. We wrote that.
While abroad, I heard about the fires and I was so worried about the area and residents. We lovingly got to know while filming Bernie. As many of you may know, stop laughing. I've worked on many films in your state, and I have a fond place in my heart for the people of Texas. My thoughts and blessings are with all of you who have been affected and have experienced this great loss. With much love, Shirley. Just today, while we were going around to meet some of the people and see the way that people were coming together and helping each other was really inspiring, and it was very moving.
Yeah, it's a wonderful community, and we're just glad we can help out in any way. And this is something we pulled together in a week. This is going to be ongoing, like Matthew says in his note. I know there's going to be a big event announced soon that's going to be local and musical, and I think that'll be another chance for us all to come out, because for a community to recover, it's a multi-year commitment, and so let's all keep doing what we can. So yeah. Okay. So watch the movie?
Yeah, you guys want to see this movie?
Like, we've been talking about this. I mean, we've shown this movie once, and it was at the opening night of the Los Angeles Film Festival. And I told you, I think that night, wait until you see this movie with a Texas audience. This is a really Texas type movie. This is East Texas. It's set in East Texas. I'm a native from Huntsville. But everything you see that looks like East Texas, we pretty much shot in the Bastrop area. We're faking the Lost Pines for East Texas. And I said there'll be some in-Texas jokes that only Texans will totally get. So we've been looking forward to this very screening for a long time. And what else? I mean, I call it it's a Jack Black comedy.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True story. From Carthage. Been a movie we've been trying to make for a long time.
I don't think we should say too much, though.
No.
We should let the movie do the talking.
We certainly should. We certainly should. That's one more thing. So let's just do what people have been doing in this theater since the early 20th century, through wars and depressions and all that. No matter what's going on in the world, the movies have always been a great place to just sit back and forget about the rest of the world for these 90 or 100 minutes and just have a great time. And let's appreciate our community and each other, and that we're all here. So thank you very much.